Welcome to Workplace Psychology with Dr. Martha Grajdek. I'm Dr. Martha Grajdek. This podcast examines a wide variety of work-related issues through the lens of industrial and organizational psychology. And while many of the topics discussed here may be seen as intended for white-collar employees and their employers, in reality, the ideas presented here are applicable across organizations and industries. Additionally, many of the topics discussed here may be applicable outside of the workplace. I encourage you to examine what's presented here, apply what makes sense to you, and simply discard the rest. Although most people understand the importance of taking breaks during the workday, not everybody engages in this activity, whether it's because this is something that your work prohibits, maybe you have too many things on your plate, too many responsibilities, or maybe you don't really like taking 15 or 20 or 30-minute breaks at a time, whatever the case may be. Today, I want to encourage you to explore micro breaks as an option. And even if you are someone who does take 15 or 20 or 30-minute breaks, I still recommend that you start taking micro breaks throughout your day and see the benefits that can come with this new behavior. So what are micro breaks? Micro breaks are just what they sound like, little breaks from work, little pauses during your workday. They can be as short as 60 seconds, 1 minute, or as long as 5 minutes. The idea is to keep them short and yet still reap the benefits that come with taking a break from your workday. There are many benefits that come with taking breaks, especially these little micro breaks. For one, taking these little breaks or these little pauses can help with your concentration. It can help you to keep your focus sharper and for longer periods of time. It can also reduce mental fatigue. Micro breaks can help to affect your mood for the better. They can help to reduce stress and they can help to elevate your overall mood. Micro breaks have been known to enhance creativity. When you take these little pauses, these little breaks, you allow yourself to have a fresh perspective on things and are more likely to have innovative ideas. Overall, micro breaks can help to improve one's performance and efficiency, and they have been linked with better job satisfaction. And of course, taking micro breaks on a regular basis can help to keep your health, both physical health and your psychological health, in better condition. Micro breaks help your brain by giving it some time, these little breaks of time, to have a reset. Now, the types of breaks that you take are up to you, and you don't have to pick one or two and stick with them. You can mix and match whatever works for you, whatever is appropriate for your work environment, whatever is appropriate for the particular time and place. Same idea goes for the length of your micro breaks. Sometimes it may be a 60-second pause, other times it may be as long as 5 minutes. It's absolutely up to you, but I encourage you to explore different ways of taking your break and different lengths of break. Mix and match, incorporate whatever works for you at the time to make sure that you stick with this new habit. Whether your break is focused on movement or hydration or taking a digital break. Whatever is right for you in the moment and whatever works for you is what matters. As I already said, your breaks can be as short as 60 seconds or as long as 5 minutes. The importance about micro breaks is that 1, you take them, and 2, you do so multiple times throughout the day. Some of you may like to take a micro break every hour or every 90 minutes. Other people may like to take a micro break after they complete a task. It's entirely up to you. And again, you don't have to pick one and stick with it for the rest of your life. If today it makes more sense to take a micro break every hour or every 90 minutes, then you do that. If tomorrow it's more feasible to take your micro breaks after you accomplish a task or finish something, then do that. Whatever makes sense for you, as long as you are continuing to take regular micro breaks throughout the day. That's where the benefits come in. Consistency in repetition. What could you do for your micro breaks? Anything from going to get some water to standing up and stretching. If your environment allows, maybe you can do some push-ups or jumping jacks. You can simply close your eyes. Maybe you engage in some mindfulness or breathing exercises. Your imagination is your best friend here. Again, don't be afraid to mix it up. You don't have to have the same type of micro breaks all the time, every single day. Do what works for you, do what is right for you. Consistency will only be helped by your adaptability. While taking breaks, be it longer breaks or micro breaks, are up to every individual employee, it's important that employers are involved and engaged when it takes to break taking at the workplace. A company may have all kinds of policies that discuss breaks, formal, informal breaks, whatever the case may be, but if the organization's culture is such that it does not encourage or support their employees taking a break, then all the policies in the world mean nothing. This is where the organization's culture, along with its management and leadership, come in. It's critical that management and leadership not only encourage but also support that their employees take breaks. That includes both longer breaks and micro breaks. And don't forget, if you are in management or leadership positions, that you also have the opportunity to lead by example. And while there are many benefits to taking micro breaks, this is not to say that longer breaks should be eliminated. Employees should have the opportunity to either take longer breaks or shorter breaks or a mixture of both. Some people will gravitate naturally to longer breaks. Other people prefer more frequent, shorter breaks throughout the day. Even though today's focus is on micro breaks, if you are someone who prefers longer breaks, by all means, as long as you are taking breaks throughout the day, that's what matters. After all, it is the recovery time that is needed by every individual, whether we're talking at the workplace environment or outside of work. We all need time to recover from whatever we are doing. This is especially important when it comes to work. So if you are not already engaged in taking pauses or micro breaks throughout the day, make sure you give this form of break taking a try. As this episode comes to an end, let's review what was discussed. Micro breaks are an essential part of the workday. This means taking a pause or a small break from work multiple times a day on a regular basis. That could be as short as 60 seconds or as long as 5 minutes at a time. Taking regular micro breaks has a number of benefits associated with it, from increased focus, better mood, better performance, and better health to overall higher job satisfaction. The duration of your microbreaks and how you take your microbreaks or what you do during your microbreaks is up to you. Don't be afraid to explore and mix and match. Do what's right for you at any given moment on any given day. The idea is to get into a habit of taking microbreaks every day throughout the day in order to benefit from such breaks. And while each individual is responsible for actually taking breaks, the employer has a tremendous responsibility and opportunity to make sure that taking breaks is part of the organization's culture and therefore part of everybody's experience. As this week unfolds, I encourage you to consider what kind of breaks you take while you are at work, whether it's longer breaks or these micro breaks. Do you take them regularly throughout the day, and how do you spend your time during your micro breaks? And if micro breaks are not anything that you have explored in the past, I encourage you to give them a try this week and see, one, how quickly you can get into the habit of taking micro breaks, but also what kind of benefits you are feeling as a result. For those of you who experience this podcast in an audio-only version, I encourage you to check out my YouTube channel where you can find the video version of the podcast. Stress Free with Dr. G is found on YouTube, and the link for that is in the description below. While you're there, check out some of the other videos which focus on stress management. Thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe to this podcast. I look forward to seeing you here again next time. Until then, I wish you joy and well-being.